Hey, what's up everybody? This is Ocean501 and today I'm going to be back in Atlas, and today I want to show you guys a more complete guide to how you can go from in-game saving in-game templates that you want to paint something on, and then doing whatever you want with them and then uploading them back into game. So I'm going to show you guys in-game doing it first. Then I'm not going to do any cuts, so I'm just going to tab out and show you guys how you can customize whatever you want on it. I did a video about this before with no in-game stuff, so this one's going to show you guys more of the in-game stuff if you have any questions about doing it. So we're going to do it, currently painting this boat, but we're going to do it on a small speed sail. So right here, as you can see, now sails are a bit different because they do have the different regions you can paint as well, but it has the thing that you can also just paint on. So you can just draw on this white thing. So I'm just going to put black on it. And as you can see, I'm just going to color this fully in, basically with like this background. Now, what fully coloring stuff like this, like sails and different animals and stuff like that does, is it actually shows you the direct area that it's going to put whatever you want. So if you just follow like the 256 times 256 basically size, it's not going to correctly fit on it, and you're just gonna have to mess around with it. But if you do it this way, where you just say paint on it like I just did, and then what I'm gonna do, since I have no small ones, I'm gonna save this just as whatever you want. This is what the file name is gonna be like. So I'm just gonna do small sail 1, and that should work. Now, some of the times it doesn't. So we're going to tab out and go to desktop right now. So I'm using this new converter. The first video I showed you guys this converter right here, this one, but this one does not support all of these colors. See, these are all the Atlas colors. There's a lot more than they had in Arc. So this one, and I'll link in the description, this one actually has all of the Arc, or all of the Atlas colors, which I think is like 42 or something like that. So basically what you're going to do, you're going to find where your file is. I'll show you guys where that is again. So you're going to want to go to wherever you have the game saved, or wherever you have Steam downloaded. So for most people, it's going to be Program Files x86. You're going to go down to Steam. Then you're going to go to Steam Apps, Common, Atlas, Shooter Game, Saved, and then My Paintings. Now what I've been doing is you can make a new file in here. You can just right click new and file, and then you can save it. So I have large speed sails, I have a bunch in there, I have lions, that different lion saves. So you can do that to organize stuff more, because it is weird, you know, just file names. So you can you can basically order all your stuff and do it like that, so you know you're not looking through just a massive list of random stuff. But as we have here, we have small sail, and as you can see, it actually has the sail thing right there. That's what we painted, so we know that is our actual sail. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save that in as a PNG. You can't open the arc.pnt thing in Photoshop, so you want to go down, do it as a PNG file, save it wherever you can find it. Then you're gonna wait and open up Photoshop. Now you can use other things in Photoshop. I think you can use like Photoshop, GIMP, pretty much any. I mean, you can use MS Paint as you want, I'm pretty sure too. Pretty much every like photo editing, image or program, stuff like that, you'll be able to, you know, customize these however you want. Now Photoshop is probably going to be the one that you want because it has the most settings, and you can pretty much do anything in Photoshop. You can put in a bunch of different stuff. So now you're just going to open that file, and as you can see, it's going to open it up. Now the 256 box is right here. I don't exactly know what all of this is. It's just some overall like template that they use on a bunch of stuff. But this is the box that's going to be on your actual sail. So if you did a large sail and you painted it all, what would happen is there would be 3 sails. So a large sail has 3 basically cloth like banners on it. So it would have, you know, 2 up here and a big one down here. This is the same with animals. The animals are going to have the 256 times 256 thing. and once you paint them, it'll just have the two sides of the animal here in the box. So it's kind of weird how they do it, because it's not the actual size, the file you're uploading, and it just has whatever you're like painting inside of it. So you do have to kind of paint a like background color over it all before you can do this, which some of the stuff you can get away with doing, like on signs and even on sales, you can get away with just doing the template size, and then uploading it and seeing if it's like too big for it, so you can make it smaller. Because I did that with signs. I just did the template size, put something on it, saw it was a little too big, put the stuff that was on the sign a little bit smaller in the 256x256, upload again, and it would look fine. This way is much better. So basically what I'm gonna do, I know I have a flag in here somewhere. I'm just looking through this. I know I have a flag in here somewhere. And the reason I am doing a flag, actually I might not have this saved, but the reason I'm going to be doing a flag is basically so you guys can see, where is it? It's somewhere in here. I must have not saved it. Okay. So this will show you how you can do it. You can just search up like whatever you want, PNG. If you save something and it says PNG file here, it's fine. So just gonna do flag 1 right there. Then you can put this in here. Now this size is much bigger, but I can just make it a smaller size. So I'm just gonna do 50. I don't exactly know what this sale size is, so it's a bit bigger than 50. It might be 100. But basically, what you can also do, the reason I'm showing you guys a flag is because you can much easier than other stuff, you can scale it. So as you can see, even though it pretty much is the size, you can still scale it a bit much easier because it's just like a flat box with the entire picture on it. If you don't know how to do this in Photoshop, just click this tool right here, second from below, right click, free transform. And now I can just scale it however I want. So I can cover the entire thing. This side may be a little too far over. And then, so right there, I now have that scaled. So I can do small sale flag. You can save this as whatever you want. Like, you can organize better than I'm organizing right now. And then you want to go back down and make sure it's a PNG file. Save it as that. Then you're going to go in here and open it. Small sale flag. And as you can see, it has that on the flag. So now we're going to save it. I have a desktop shortcut for my Atlas file, so I don't have to constantly go back into it. I'm going to go to My Paintings. Then you're going to not want to save as a PNG. You want to do Arc Paint. Now this one does not actually do... This one doesn't do like the coding at the end. So you basically just have to follow. So this one is... I can just type it out. So you just follow what it is. Just sale generic _c.pnt. You just follow it. I mean, you can copy and paste stuff, but this one doesn't like generate the code after it on this program, but it's still pretty easy to do. So we're going to save that. Then we're going to go right back into game. You don't have to restart your game or anything like that. I'm going to go right back into game. I don't know if I'll be able to actually paint this right now, but as you can see, yeah, you need a ridiculous amount of paints and stuff like that. But as you can see here, it's just going to be the flag. And I will cut after this point. I'm going to cut, I'll go get the paints, and then I'll show you guys the actual painting of this as well. Okay, so now I have all of the dyes, which they take a ridiculous amount of dyes. Now, another thing, as you can see, it says percentage. I have no idea, like, what these percentages are. I know if you get up, I think it's like 200% or something like that, it starts to require multiple of the dyes. It just has a random percent. I guess that's percent of all the paint you need. It doesn't really tell you. You make 5 dyes at a time when you craft dyes, so usually, unless it's some ridiculous amount of percentage, you'll be fine with 1 craft of the dye. And then we have it right here. Then you click the load painting, Now this one's probably going to be quick. A lot of them aren't quick. As you can see, it's using all of these different dyes. And then there you go. This one's much quicker. The bigger one took like 4 times that long. Animals are currently still bugged. Once animals don't time you out when you're trying to paint them like that, they're going to probably take a few minutes. But there you go. Now you have a sign right there. The colors were a little bit weird and stuff like that. It was clearly a stretch painting. You know, none of these are ever gonna go on perfectly. I don't think I can really put this down without moving my boat forward, because I don't think the anchor stays down if you put one of these up. But as you can see, even when it's on like that, it's going to look decent. I guess we can try to put it down. Nope. See, that's moving me forward. Let's not do that. But anyways, I'll have to show you guys that in another video when I'm out sailing or something like that. But you can see it a little bit in here. I mean, I think it does look better when the sails are actually down, but you're going to do that. Now, be careful, because you can like paint the region that's on that, and see if it's like that, it's going to cover. If it's like red, I mean, it basically tints it if you want to do that on something. But yeah, the rest of them are just like putting like colors on the ropes and stuff like that. As you can see, I have the ropes red. Now I do have a customized thing over here. As you can see with this, it has the multiple different sections that you're able to basically put whatever you want on. These color sections you can also color. They're all white. I just put white on the back. I think white, if you color the section white before you put stuff on it, it keeps it in the background. So like you're putting something over it, it might make the colors like more vivid. I'm not exactly certain on that. That'll need more testing and basically just to see if you like it. But that's basically overall how you do it. Anything you can do like that, you can do it in this way. Animals still time me out when I try to paint on them. Templates, you can still paint them normally, because on these flags and stuff, you could still just load your paint in, and then I don't want to do it, but you could just draw on it, do whatever you want with your different colors. Then there's still all the different stuff like on boats and stuff where you color the different regions. So that's just 2 different type of paints. I hope this helps you guys out in painting all the stuff you want. Currently, the best thing you can pretty much paint right now is like signs and sails. You can't really do it on animals. But anyways, subscribe if you want to see more Atlas content. Like the video if you like it. Leave a comment down below what you think about all this painting stuff. If you have any ideas for putting paints on sails, animals when we're able to do that, stuff like that. And thanks for watching.